Yeah, that's right. You know what we're about to talk about. My man, Thor. What's up, everybody? This is the Comic Show, and this is your panel. Today, we're going to be talking about Thor Ragnarok. The trailer dropped at Comic-Con. Woo! That trailer was something else. So, you see the panel, you know who they are, and if you don't know who they are, who you is?
I'm Deceptively Awesome, talking about Thor Ragnarok.
Mano, aka I Am Legend.
You already know who your boy is. So, Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok, trailer drop. So let's kick this off. What you think?
Want to do positives or
Positives.
Pretty much everything is positive with this. Continuation from the last trailer, another awesome trailer by Marvel. It continued to astonish us every single time. Like I said before, Thor is not a character that we go to the movies for. Simple as that. We usually wait until it's on Saturday afternoon, or we download it. But this is the first time where I'm actually waiting to see it. I'm happy for this good trailer.
For me, at this point, I don't think Marvel can go wrong. I know we were all speculating, would this be the movie that Marvel can take an L for? And the trailer clearly shows this won't be that movie. He came off of an L, pretty much, being the lowest rated movie with Thor 2, but this movie's going to crush it.
Okay. Just to speak to that, 83%. I don't think that's horrible, but based on the rest of the movies, yeah. But then again, there's a lot of stuff you got to appreciate in that movie. But my initial reaction are, oh my gosh, I can barely talk. I can barely talk. I'm addicted to this guy right here, Hulk. I love Hulk, and to see this guy in this movie, knowing the fact that we'll never get a proper Planet Hulk movie, and the fact that we're seeing elements from that movie, I was sold right off the bat. I really didn't need to see it. To be honest with you, I was saying to myself, man, I really don't want to see Thor in this. I really want to see the Hulk. I'd rather see the Hulk throughout the entire thing, but
that's sad.
You know, I didn't.
I said the same thing until Thor did that rage lightning thing he does, and I'm back to it saying yes.
Now
Thor deserves this. He deserves this opportunity, because if you look at it, Iron Man had his moment. Iron Man 1, probably one of the top 5 Marvel movies. Captain America, like, both of his movies are great. Probably 1 and 2, or 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
So I think we should give Thor a chance. This is it.
I think this is. I think Thor has finally arrived, but I feel as though Thor arrived after the Dark World, because he started to play a better role, a bigger part in the overall dynamic of the team and his comedic chops. If you ever saw the bit that they had, Team Thor, you know, with the team Captain America's team, Iron Man's team, and then you had Team Thor. Yeah. That was hilarious.
Chris Hemsworth,
and that's because of the direction of the new director.
Right.
I can't say his name, sorry, but very funny.
So negative.
We'll go right into negatives.
Go right into negatives.
Man, he wants to just bypass all the positives.
I just want to, you know, I'm here to defend some people that, you know, it's lost hope, right? But I didn't lose hope.
Yeah, but they killed him, so that's why you lost hope. Anyway, go ahead, man.
Still here in my heart.
Go ahead.
I think that my only negative was the CGI. I just think it's just, I feel like I'm gonna go watch a video game clip, a video game movie. I feel like there's too much use of the CGI and not a lot of practical effects, especially with the Hulk. I like the idea of Mark Ruffalo's image being the Hulk and his voice, but the last shot with Thor, it just seemed kind of fake. It didn't seem like Thor was really next to anybody, and I feel as though that the CGI use is just kind of oversaturated the whole movie. And that's pretty much my only negative. I do like that it's not giving away too much of what's going on. They're not giving us much hints to anybody else. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, we didn't get that kind of, even though the trailer seems like it has that kind of vibe. They didn't mention them at all, and I think that was great. And they didn't mention Thanos, you know, but they're putting a heavy emphasis on Hela being the whole image of death. So I feel as though that those are all that's pretty much positive, because like I said, there's not a lot of negatives besides the Hulk looking like just I think they went back to Ang Lee's Hulk with this Hulk. I'm feeling like a little Ang Lee-ish right now.
Okay.
So,
all right. I'll take it from here. The negatives. Yeah. To be honest with you, I didn't see a lot of negatives. I will say though, to add to your point with the CGI, there were a couple of scenes where it was a little too colorful. I think with Guardians of the Galaxy, they do a great job in showing a lot of color, but keeping it toned down to where everything looks kind of blended in, everything looks good. With this, the colors was too vibrant and it popped too loud. There was a scene where you saw Loki and Thor together, and they have these blasters, and they start shooting.
Star Wars.
And there's a straight purple. There's a purple statue, and then there's a lot of color. For me, this is a very colorful palette. However, it makes sense because Guardians of the Galaxy is a colorful film, and this is the cosmic universe. I like that Thor is now transitioning into that particular part of the universe because that's how the Marvel universe is set up. It's set up to be this colorful universe. So I thought that was pretty good, but that's my only negative. It was a little too colorful for my taste.
My only negative is come out in November.
November? Oh, that's the negative?
That's my only negative with this trailer.
July, August, September. That's about 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, exactly.
4 or 5 months.
Exactly.
November 3rd.
When you drop a trailer like this, I need to see the movie at least the next hour or something. Okay. This was overall a great trailer.
So what you wanted was for them to drop the trailer and then to show the movie. You wanted to be in the movie.
I'm giving them my money already, so hey.
They already got my money.
Exactly.
Just give me the
Give me the movie now.
Give me the movie. Got you.
What's the wait for?
Got you. Any other negatives?
Nope. I'm all out.
So theories. I think that what happens at the end of Ragnarok is clearly going to lead us into what happens in Infinity War. We're going to talk about that a little later on. But Thor, this Thor is particularly known as the unworthy Thor. If you ever read the comics, this is called the unworthy Thor. This is when he loses Mjolnir, which he does. Mjolnir is destroyed. And Thor is pretty much starting from scratch. So this is the unworthy Thor that we're talking about. So it's going to be very interesting to see where they take him. One thing that we didn't see Odin. And remember, they have to go to Earth to see Odin. We also have to see Doctor Strange. So they didn't show any of that stuff. So that's great. That's brilliant. We don't know when he goes down to Earth. We don't know what happens when he gets to Earth. But we do know that all the events that are happening now is happening in space off of Asgard. So, man, what other speculations do we have?
I think another speculation that we have is whether we will see the Soul Stone. Now, clearly some of us know that if you line up all the stones, it pretty much spells out Thanos. And with the H being the only one that hasn't been shown yet, do you guys think it's with Heimdall? My theory is I don't think it is with Heimdall, only because there was one scene in, I think it was the first Thor movie, where Heimdall said usually he sees everybody, but he couldn't see Loki. I think that the Soul Stone will be a little bit more powerful enough that even Loki couldn't escape its line of sight.
Loki at the time had the Tesseract, which is a stone itself, which is
So
powerful.
maybe cancel out the polarities.
Possibly. And one thing about that, because I didn't like that theory with Heimdall having the Soul Stone, but during this trailer, you see Heimdall always fighting and surrounded by, look like guards for him. So it looks like he's being attacked by somebody. You don't know who.
Also, and to add to that, a couple of things. Now, I love these movies and I analyze these movies down to the brittle. Thor 2. In Thor 2, we also see a scene with Heimdall and Thor. They're talking while he's looking for Jane Foster. He says, I see about 10 trillion souls and I see everyone, and he couldn't see Jane Foster. Reason why? The ether, which is the reality stone, was taking her over, which cancels out his ability to see her. Also, when he was looking for her and when he was looking out, they showed his eyes and then they showed his chest. His chest started to glow and his eyes started to glow. In this particular trailer, we see Heimdall with dreads, which he didn't have before, and he doesn't have pupils. He no longer has his outfit also. So I believe that he does have the Soul Stone within his armor. Once that Soul Stone is removed, he automatically ages, or he automatically looks how he looked prior to him being granted the Soul Stone. That's my theory when it comes to the Soul Stone.
That's actually
So,
a great theory.
so spoiler, Heimdall dies, do you think?
I don't think, well,
In order to separate himself?
well, he's already separated from the stone because
You
we
think
see
so?
him fight. We see him fighting in the actual movie. We also see in Avengers: Age of Ultron when Thor was having his glimpse because of Scarlet Witch. We see him in Asgard where they're all going to hell, Hel, and he goes to Heimdall. Heimdall doesn't have his eyes. He says, "Heimdall, your eyes." He says, "I see everything clear now. You bring us all to hell." And this is all glimpse and all seeds to lead us up to Ragnarok. This is why you guys need to pay attention to these movies because they all connect in different ways. I have another theory.
Just from this trailer?
You dropping bombs. This trailer alone, dropping bombs.
Did you watch the movie?
No, I wish I did. I wish I did. Now, we're in the Planet Hulk. We're in the Planet Hulk storyline. Parts of the storyline is Planet Hulk. I've been saying for the longest time, Guardians of the Galaxy, the first Guardians of the Galaxy, when we see the Collector, I believe that we saw Beta Ray Bill inside that capsule.
Yeah.
When there was that explosion, that same figure blew out of that capsule. I think that we are going to see Beta Ray Bill enter the arena. And I think Beta Ray Bill and either the Hulk or Thor is going to battle Beta Ray Bill. And Beta Ray Bill is going to help them break free from where they are. I put my hard-earned dollar on that. I bet you anything Beta Ray Bill is going to be in this movie.
You guys hear that first. He's betting $1 that Beta Ray Bill is going to be in this movie.
Straight dollar.
Straight dollar. $1.
Quarters,
So if you want that
20
dollar,
nickels.
put a comment below.
10 dimes, 100 pennies.
He's breaking it down for you too, just so that you don't have to go to the bank.
Word.
So overall, trailer.
Overall, my ranking for this trailer, I give this thing a solid 10 out of 10. The CGI was
Easiest
one
trailer
thing,
rate.
that was little to bother me. The content, what we saw, there's so much more story in this, and we didn't see a single thing. We only saw parts. We see who the big villain is. We see who the bigger villain is, and we don't even know what connection it's going to have to the overall universe. I'm excited.
Okay. I agree. I give this trailer a 9.5. Deceptively awesome. I think it's going to be a good movie, a great movie. I think it's going to propel us into Infinity War, and I'm excited. I can't wait. November 3rd can't come quick enough.
This is definitely a 10 for 10. I mean, I had goosebumps watching this trailer. It's going to be amazing. Can't wait. Prime time, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
First day.
Oh, yeah. So we good?
Go straight.
All right.
So you heard it from us first.
First. Well, maybe not first, but
You heard it somehow. You came here.
you heard it from some guys.
That Comic Show. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.